next UMD women's team who has also been stellar as of late. It's Mandy Pearson and her number 15 ranked Bulldogs taking on Winona State. Bulldogs playing in their mental health awareness game as they look to remain undefeated in league play for their 11th consecutive win in a row. Dogs up in Romano, and there she goes. Taya Hakalaki playing loose and fierce for the 2-point bucket as UMD takes the 10-point lead, 23-13. And what's a UMD women's basketball highlight without the light herself, Brooke Olsen, just adding to her 2,000-point career milestone to keep these Dogs up big. It's 27-16 now. And there she goes again, Brooke buckets. Olsen getting buckets for a 13-point lead. Olsen not going anywhere, of course, playing like the National Division II Player of the Week that she is. A picture-perfect bucket, and the Bulldogs stay rolling 31-16 and get win number 11 in a row, staying unbeaten in the conference with a 66-40 win over Winona State. And